37, I believe. Pretty sure it's 37 or 38, but what do you do if you're not gaining any progress and it's been years, it's been a very long time, and you're staying the same? Well, if that's the case, you then have to think yourself, well, what is my training looking like? What is my food looking like? So on and so forth. During your training, are you actually feeling the muscle you're working? One thing I definitely like to do is if I'm not feeling like the muscle at all, like I mean it's heavy, like you have decent form on it, but you still aren't feeling the actual contraction and your muscle being worked. Honestly, dude, most of the times if you just lower the weight and, for example, chest, and like pop your chest a little bit more and focus on your chest a little bit more, just the lowering of the weight, for some reason it just I don't know if it's like a mind-muscle connection, but something like that. If you try that, honestly, I think you'll see a difference in your lifting. And maybe some more progress, but honestly, I think the solution to most of everybody's answers, if they're not gaining any muscle after years, is probably, dude, you're just not eating enough. You're not eating the correct foods. You see all these dudes where they're like showing you, oh, what I eat, and it's just like a freaking burger. It's like, oh, what the hell? Like, they're huge, but they're eating freaking burgers and Krispy Kreme and what's that one place? I don't know, like the good crumble cookie. It's like, well, you got to consider, are these folks on PEDs? I mean, if you're on PEDs, you can be a little bit more flexible with those type of foods, and you gotta think about what's their genetics like. Do they have insane genetics? Some people they have a really fast metabolism. They just can eat literally only junk food, basically, and freaking look better as if you were to eat only clean food. Like, sometimes you really just can't do anything about that, but most of the time these dudes are on PEDs. They're not gaining as much fat because of those performance enhancing drugs and their genetics. So that's about it. Maybe try changing up your workout a little bit. If you're not gaining any muscle, there's a reason. I mean, it's not because you have bad genetics. If we track back to a year ago today, you could say I got horrible genetics, just freaking a lot of fat, no definition, no nothing, just looked like, hey, he's got nothing. But no, dude, just you got to do the right things. It all plays a part in the end result. If you're doing everything right, a year from now, you'll see what that gets you. So definitely there. There's something about having a lifting buddy to like help you during the sets where you're kind of fatigued that like makes the workout so much better. Like yesterday I worked out with some buddies. We had chest, and that's my favorite lift to have a assist on. I think it's the best lift to have an assist on, or a gym bro to help you out, because so when those reps on heavy bench where you can't go all the way up, but you can do a half rep, so you start pumping out half reps. It's basically like doing a half rep, but you're actually doing a full rep. It's just assisted, so it's a full rep, assisted rep, and it's just you're working that the full extension too, rather than just like the half rep, and that just that really demolishes my chest, at least. I know it's the same for everybody else. So if you can sometimes get a buddy to help you, man, it's pretty anabolic. It's pretty cool. But no, the big debate is which one's better, science-based lifting or ego lifting. It's a real hard one, because I don't think there is a right answer. That there's people that like are science-based lifters and they're pretty big, and there's ego lifters that are huge too. So I don't really think there is an actual right answer, but what it comes down to is there a middle ground? I think so, and that's where I kind of like to stay between, because I feel like if you're just stopping before you're actually done, your muscles are actually done, you're not gonna gain as much. But if you're just freaking ego lifting, the reps aren't looking that good, and you're just kind of pushing the weight, I don't think you're gonna gain all of that either, because the contraction's not gonna be the best. So that's why I say I think there's a really good middle ground there, and that's where I like to stay in between. So, like for example, I'll do 8 reps, pretty good form, hard squeeze, and then if my muscles are really fatigued, I'll kind of make them faster, more explosive, maybe not as good a form, but at that point I'm just trying to go until I can't anymore, you know? So that's where that's where I think the middle line is drawn there, and that's going to be the most optimal for gains. But honestly, just up to you. Whatever, if you see progress, you see progress. You can't really lie if there's proof, you know? So that's why you shouldn't really listen to one dude and what he says. Like, there is no perfect way to lift. It's do a little trial and error. Go through the science-based lifting, try that. Try ego lifting. Which one's making you more gains? And then you can decide from there. But get close to the gym. Talk to you guys after. think the lesson of today is push as much weight as you can with correct form, at least decent form. I PR'd on every lift by quite a bit. On pull downs, I was doing 250 for 8 reps on the pull downs, and then I did, even before that, I did like 235 for like 12, and that's even a PR. So I PR'd on pull downs alone, and I literally PR'd on every lift. What else? Oh yeah, machine kind of hammer grip pull downs also PR'd on. I was full stacking that for like 8 or 10 reps also. So that was pretty neat. And also my row machine, I killed it. I not full stack, but damn near full stack that, and that's another PR. So let's go. I mean, I love this shit, man. I love this shit. It's so cool to see yourself getting better every day. And that definitely has a lot to do with what I do outside of the gym and how I recover. So doing everything right, and it's paying off. But really good lift. I'm excited to go home, eat, chill out, play some video games probably. I got a little bit of work to do, but after that I'm definitely play a little bit of Kazan, the First Berserker. Get ready probably for work tomorrow, because I'm assuming I got work tomorrow. But if you can give it, I feel like a lot of people are just like giving up, including me. I give up on some reps too. They're giving up on some reps, and I didn't today. And maybe that's a factor of just you have good and bad days. Like your muscles don't feel as recovered, you don't feel as fresh. But today was one of those good days. And I also feel like sometimes I've been not working as hard, not pushing as much weight, because I want to save myself for the next day or not be as sore. But I mean, I don't think you should be adjusting your intensity in your workouts just because you don't want to be as sore, you know. If anything, you just take a rest day. So I was kind of getting caught up in that, but I'm starting to fix it, so should be getting even better. And I'm excited, but I definitely fed off the energy of yesterday. Yesterday was the best pump of the year, the best lift of the year. I was super excited to lift. I had a lot of energy. I was pushing. I PR'd yesterday, so I fed off those freaking lifts, and I killed it today. Chest is sore. Haven't felt this sore in a while, and I actually do believe that soreness has a correlation to how well your workout was. I don't think you should be sore to where you can't physically move that muscle for like a couple days, or like it's too insanely sore, because I think once you get to that point, you're kind of overworking your muscles. You kind of send yourself back a little bit, but it's better to overwork or go a little bit harder than go a little bit lighter, right? So W lift. I love this shit, man. This is what I breathe for. This is what I live for, man. Super cool. When you're in the gym, don't even think about people judging you just because you're breathing a little hard, just because you're trying your hardest. I feel like a lot of people are scared to lift as hard as they can just because, oh, people think of me in a weird way. No, just, dude, don't care. Just do whatever the hell you want. This is your journey, man. It's not their journey, man. They're in your world. You're the main character, man. You gotta treat it that way. But I'm getting home. I'm gonna go grub, and see you guys for tomorrow.